Min-han and Soo-min head towards the river. Min-han notices Soo-min's necklace, a gift from him. Disappointed, they find nothing on the water, suggesting the number 1 flag may have been taken. Back at camp, Ji-won is seen sneezing. She asks Hee-yoon and Ju-ran about Ji-yuk's earlier mention of being the solid land, but they are unaware of what he meant. Ji-won decides not to spend the night with Min-han, because tonight might be the night to bring Min-han and Soo-min closer. While taking a walk in the forest, Ji-won and Ji-yuk discuss the shift in fate. Since Ji-won now has the number 1 flag, uncertain if this change will impact anything, Ji-won only knows that Min-han used the money he borrowed from her to buy a necklace for Soo-min. They discuss Ji-won's plan to ensure Soo-min and Min-han spend the night together. Ji-won also queries Ji-yuk about his earlier mention of being a solid land. Meanwhile, unsatisfied with just stealing the number 4 flag, Soo-min wonders who might have the number 1 flag. When she spots Ji-won, she suspects it might be hers. While Ji-won is guarding the flag, she gets spooked by Soo-min's presence. Upon realizing it's Soo-min, Ji-won deliberately grabs Soo-min's hair, pretending it got stuck in her bracelet. Ji-won initially leaves, but her concern for Soo-min brings her back, only to find no one. Suddenly, someone grabs her hair and throws her, stealing her flag. It turns out to be Soo-min, who anticipated Ji-won's return. Soo-min teases Ji-won about finding someone interested in glamping, referring to where the number 4 flag will sleep tonight. Back at the base camp, Hee-yoon inquires about who got the number 1. Ji-won stands up and waves the number 1 flag, revealing that she didn't let Soo-min steal it. Instead, she fought back and emerged victorious. Soo-min confronts Ji-won at the washing area, questioning why Ji-won has been treating her harshly lately. Ji-won responds, stating that she is starting to dislike Soo-min because of her constant complaining and attempts to claim Ji-won's possessions as her own. Feeling regretful after the confrontation, Ji-won confides in Ji-yuk about her remorse regarding what she said to Soo-min. Ji-won's suspicions about Soo-min's intentions turn out to be true, as Soo-min intentionally sends signals to Min-han to get closer to him. Ji-won witnesses the betrayal of both her best friend and boyfriend. Fortunately, Ji-yuk intervenes and takes her away from the scene. Ji-won shares with Ji-yuk how she became friends with Soo-min and endured being with Min-han, despite knowing he's not a good person. Ji-yuk advises her to stop dwelling on them and focus on her own victory. Ji-won expresses to Ji-yuk how good it feels to have someone now. In response, Ji-yuk tells Ji-won that his life was like a well-written novel, but thanks to a second chance, he now gets to have a meaningful conversation with her. The next morning, Min-han questions Ji-won about how she can sleep peacefully knowing her boyfriend slept in a sleeping bag. Ji-won explains that she went to give him hand warmers, but he was not there. She then asks Min-han if he knows where Soo-min is. Defensively, Min-han responds, questioning how he could possibly know the whereabouts of her friend. Observing Min-han and Ji-won from a distance, Soo-min reflects on Min-han's words from the previous night. He had requested her not to disclose their relationship to Ji-won, expressing concerns about the complications it might bring to all involved. At the office, Soo-min handed a letter to Ji-won, seeking forgiveness and expressing her willingness to wait until Ji-won's feelings returned, as she couldn't imagine living without Ji-won. Meanwhile, Min-han and Soo-min were assigned to a tasting event at the mart. While setting up, Min-han found himself distracted by Soo-min's attempts to catch his attention. Abandoning his work, he searched for Soo-min in the stockroom. Elsewhere in the company, Ju-ran thanks Suk-jun for assigning the project to her, though she acknowledged it might be due to a lack of other options. Surprisingly, Suk-jun assured her that he knew she was capable of handling it. In an unexpected turn, Suk-jun also offered Ju-ran some advice. At the mart, due to Soo-min's oversight, someone experienced an allergic reaction during the food tasting. Concerned about the potential impact on their work reputation and fearing a scandal within the company, Min-han discreetly handled the incident. Adding to his troubles, the TKU is now in the news due to a scandal, making it difficult for Min-han to sell his TKU stocks as nobody is interested in buying. It's revealed that he had taken a private loan to purchase the stocks. In a private conversation, Min-han discloses to Soo-min that he intends to marry Ji-won. Later that night, Min-han takes Ji-won out for drinks, showering her with sweet words and proposing marriage. However, Ji-won, being well aware that Min-han is after her money rather than a genuine family, remains skeptical. On their way to the gym, Ji-won confides in Ji-yuk about Min-han's plan to marry her for financial reasons. During the conversation, Ji-won reminisces about a cat she cared for in college, revealing that it disappeared one day. Ji-yuk then shares that he had injured his knee while saving a tiny cat from an oncoming car back in college, and the cat they're discussing was adopted by him. They decide to visit Ji-yuk's house, where Ji-won discovers the tiny cat from her college days. As they play with the cat, they discuss Min-han's determined plans to marry Ji-won because of his financial motives. Memories of Min-han's less than impressive proposal, Ji-won begins to formulate an incredible plan. Reflecting on Min-han's previous proposal on her birthday, Ji-won disliked it. Meanwhile, Suk-joon is updating the chairman on Ji-yuk's activities. The scene shifts to Ji-won watching a drone display in the night sky spelling out Spring Day, featuring a cat and a blue heart with accompanying fireworks. Min-han makes a surprise appearance, kneeling before Ji-won, presenting a ring. The drone display transforms into the words, "Will you marry me?" with an image of a ring. Ji-won accepts the proposal, with Ji-yuk, Ju-ran, Hee-yoon, and Soo-min as witnesses. The elaborate proposal was orchestrated by Ji-yuk,